Okay, we're in Helsinki talking about Palmia, the municipal organisation. Can you first introduce yourself and say who you are and what your position is in the union?
Olemme täällä Helsingissä ja mukaan olemme puhumassa Palmiasta, kunnallisesta palvelusta. Voisitko aluksi esittäytyä ja kertoa, kuka olet ja mikä on asemasi liitossa?
Olen Paanasen Eija ja toimin Palmiassa kiöitä.
My name is Eija Paananen. I'm the chief shop steward of Palmia, and my position in our union is such that it's the association of our union that has elected me to be the shop steward, the chief shop steward, and in this position I represent the staff of Palmia.
Okay.
Allisille veronmaksajille.
I started to work in 1987 in the school office, which was at the time an authority concerning school affairs. That was the starting point for Palmia. But since then this office was being re-established and changed into Palmia at the beginning of the 1990s. And it means that we are producing different services, and it was at that time formed into a municipal enterprise, so it's owned by the city of Helsinki, and therefore it's producing and providing services for the municipal taxpayers of Helsinki. And Palmia is producing and providing well-being services, cleaning services, catering services, real estate services, and security services. And these are all provided for the municipal taxpayers. And to a certain extent, to a little extent, we also provide services for the private sector. But this, I have to say, it's more of a burden for us.
Okay. Can I perhaps ask, why is it a burden to do things for the private sector? Doesn't it just bring in extra money?
Kantelu.
Yes, of course, but then, as we're speaking about private sector, there's a lot of competition there, and the biggest companies such as ISS and Sol and Sodexo usually remark or say that now you're doing with taxpayers' money something in the private sector, and they are providing all the services in the private sector. And there's going to be a European court case of this matter.
Arising from Helsinki?
Helsingistä lähtöisin tämä.
Okay.
We just wanted to have some comparison. That's why we brought the court case. So we wanted to see how competitive we are providing services from the municipal side. And very often, as we have been participating in the different tenderings, we have been winning them as well.
All right. When you do your work for the city council or for any other municipalities or public authority, do you have to compete with private companies to get the work, or does Helsinki City Council simply give the work to you by default?
Ja työ ja paperimäärä on meillä laskettu ja mitattu, ja se tulee todella kalliiksi.
That depends on the office in question, of the city office. They can decide themselves whether they want to go through tendering or not. And of course, from our side, we wish that the offices wouldn't tender, that they would centralise the services and not have any tendering, because we've been calculating the cost and the time and the effort in the paperwork of tendering, and that amounts to a very high price. Yes, I'd say that around 20-25% we're close to the real level, but then that's the first round. Of course, after that the cost will perhaps be a bit lower, but still it's very expensive.
Yeah.
All the offices and the municipal enterprises, they get from the city budget a certain amount of the taxpayers' money, and with that money they then buy the services, and they purchase the services from Palmia every month, so they pay the monthly amount of money for the work done by Palmia, and then Palmia pays for its employees in form of salaries which are according to the collective agreement.
Kunnallisia työntekijöitä.
They are municipal workers.
Okay.
Just only.
Okay.
We are a very reliable partner. We have very strict directions and guidelines how to do things, especially in the food sector. For instance, we follow very carefully all these instructions, and we have recipes that we really carefully follow as well. So we have high quality products, and we have also for the cleaning services strict quality standards, and we follow them internally through evaluation and also externally annually.
Okay. Do you think that a public service like this could be run in other European cities, or do you think that only a city like Helsinki and a country like Finland could manage to do this so efficiently and successfully?
Ja tuotteistaminen on hyvin hoidettu.
I think we have good examples from England of this sort of thing, and this is a model that can work only if you can develop that further, and you get for the employees the possibility for training, that they can train themselves, get training, and also that you follow the standards and you can really create the products that you need.
Yeah.
Ehkä jopa hieman parempaan suuntaan.
I think it's good to work for Palmia. It feels good, and I wish for all the other people the strength to go forward and safeguard the interests of all the members, and also to keep the right level of collective agreements, and even get perhaps better level for these agreements.